Okay, so episode 5, 4. I don't even know where we're on right now, to be quite honest. Like, this last week was essentially a gigantic fucking blur. But the last episode of The Boys really did something interesting that I felt went over a lot of people's heads, which is it took two separate relationships and then took both of the main characters from those relationships and pushed more or less how shitty their lives were to the forefront. I'm talking about Queen Maeve and Homelander, and then we're talking about Crimson Countess and Soldier Boy. And Maeve and Countess basically say the exact same thing. Maeve says it early in the episode, Countess says it towards the end, which is that their spouse, the other person that they were supposed to show love and affection towards in the form of both Homelander and Soldier Boy, they fucking hated them. And they hated them for, I would say, basically the exact same reasons. Which is, number one, they were always in their shadow. They were basically there to be that individual's number two. Not only were they there to be their number two, they were basically put into those roles to basically give that individual fake love. And what I mean by that is, it was corporate bullshit. Hey everybody, Sen here with today's sponsor for the video, NordPass. NordPass is a program created by the guys who made NordVPN. It stores all of your passwords in one location of your choosing offline that only you can access. It provides you with an autofill feature for the websites that you've already visited, and it also securely stores your credit card information offline that only you can access away from other people's prying eyes. But in the event that somebody's prying eyes are able to lay their eyes upon that of your information, NordPass will notify you of any data breaches involving your username, your passwords, or even your credit cards. And the best part, NordPass encrypts all of your data, like I said, locally, offline, that only you can access and the NordPass employees can't. If you're interested in trying out NordPass, visit nordpass.com/sen. Information is down in the description. You will get 2 years plus a free month for 50% off. Once again, that is nordpass.com/sen. Now, back to your regularly scheduled program. Corporate bullshit. Vought essentially put Queen Maeve next to Homelander as his love interest, knowing that she did not like him, knowing that she had other interests, so that she could almost be a check on Homelander. Same thing with Crimson Countess. She was put next to Soldier Boy to essentially be a check on Soldier Boy to rein him in on his more ridiculous proclivities. For Maeve, basically she came to hate Homelander. She hated his attitude, she hated his personality, she hated just how powerful he was. She saw what Stan Edgar basically saw from Homelander that he's been articulating for the last 2 seasons, which is Homelander is a fucking disappointment. All this power and all this ability that he has, he chooses to be a gigantic fucking man-child, and she has to be the one next to this gigantic fucking man-child who has to basically baby him, show him love and affection, sleep with him, things along those lines, and she came to become essentially disgusted by Homelander and by Homelander's touch in general. On the complete flip side of that, you have Crimson Countess. Now, I feel as though there's a level of Crimson Countess that at some point in time she actually did care for Soldier Boy. When we see that flashback when they're in Vietnam, is it Nam or is it South America? It's one of the two. I think it's South America. Where they're in South America and he starts flirting with Mallory, you see like this level of annoyance / jealousy on her face. And when he shows up, there's almost like this relief that, holy shit, he's actually still alive. But then she remembers that she absolutely fucking despises him. Same thing. She was put next to him by Vought to basically be his love interest, to keep him under a level of control, to show him love and affection, when in truth, maybe at some point in time, she did actually fall in love with him. But his antics of sleeping with other women, hitting on other women, basically being a man-child, drove her to despise him the exact same way that Maeve despised Homelander. And I feel as though it's a parallel between the both of them, which is you see from Soldier Boy and Homelander's perspective, when they asked the other person whether or not they ever loved them, and then they turn around and say, no, I fucking hated you, they're actually hurt. I actually feel as though in that situation, Homelander was hurt because, like he's always said, in the beginning, it was always him and Maeve, where they were the dynamic duo. It was them together. They were the first two that were essentially paired together who had to work together. For Soldier Boy, it was always him and Countess. She was the person that he could rely on, the closest person to him, the one that he would turn to when he was unsure or he needed to basically find solace and comfort. They found comfort in both Maeve and Countess. But the truth is, Countess and Maeve never found comfort in them because, like I said, they were man children. They would go off, they would kill other people, they would do ignorant shit, they would sleep with other people. They didn't care what came out of their mouths, and a lot of that basically has to do with Vought. Vought really dropped the ball in regards to both Soldier Boy and Homelander. I feel as though for Homelander, instead of raising him in a basically lab, because I can't remember the name of the scientist that was in season 1. He got his head popped in season 2, but I don't remember his name. He basically tells Homelander the same thing that Edgar tells him, which is that Homelander is his biggest disappointment because essentially they raised him in a lab, and because they raised him in a lab at arm's distance, he developed into this sociopathic monster that they knew that eventually they weren't going to be able to control. Soldier Boy was the exact same way. He was just some random grunt on the battlefield that they gave Compound V to, and all of a sudden he shot up and became a rock star. He was out there fighting and killing Germans and basically winning the war, and he became a hero. And then once the war was over, when he thought it was going to be time to rest, it wasn't. He got basically turned into a product and then shoved out into the limelight, when I feel as though all he really wanted to do was just fall back, chill, and disappear. So it's interesting how if either of these characters had gotten loved, like genuine love from someone who actually cared about them, like let's say if Homelander had met Stormfront, but she wasn't a crazy Nazi bitch, but she was a devoted person to him, and he had met her way earlier in his career, we could have probably seen a Omni-Man situation where he would have came down off of his murderous tendencies and been more of a normal, decent human being. And then for Soldier Boy, if when he came back from the war, he had a loving family or a loving support system instead of Vought, he would have probably transitioned into more or less the Captain America type character. So it's super, I think about this type of shit all the time, where it's like if just one little ingredient here, one little ingredient there, change something right there, change something right there, to see just how drastically different these characters could be. But do you agree? Do you think that if Homelander was loved when he was a kid, like think back to that baseball scene when he's talking to Stillwell in season 1, where he's talking about like all this shit around me is fake, nothing is real, and then the only thing he really cared for is the blanket, because the blanket is something that he had when he was a baby, and he remembered it from when he was in the lab. Think back to that. Do you think that if Homelander was loved, like he had a mother and a father who loved him and took care of him and actually cared for him, that he would have been a better person? Or do you think he'd have still been the exact same asshole? Same thing for Soldier Boy. If when Soldier Boy came back from the war, do you think that he would have been a normal person? Of course he'd be superpowered, absolutely. But would he have fallen into like a normal routine and been a genuinely good person if Vought didn't prop him up and basically only use him as a giant fucking weapon? Answer that question. Do you believe that they would have been better people? And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.